There's like a lot of rabbits in here and a fair amount of snow out there. We got 8 inches overnight in a storm that was supposed to be 1 to 3 or 3 to 5, as is often the case. It's okay, it's beautiful, it's a winter wonderland. I don't have to go anywhere, so I'm happy. I just thought I'd answer some questions that people commonly have about rabbits in the winter. So how are the rabbits feeling about this snow? Well, the rabbits could care less. Frankly, the rabbits don't even know that it snowed. You know, it's pretty warm in here. In fact, it even feels warm to me, which is an unusual event because I've said it before, I'm cold-blooded. I feel the cold long before anyone else in my household. You can see we've got those 4 little champagnes that just got moved into their own individual cages yesterday, just taking a stretch and a yawn. Nobody cares. They'd like me to get off the video and get to their feeding and watering. The nice thing about this barn is that, I mean, not that I don't have freezing in here. I definitely have freezing in here. I get water dishes that freeze. There's another video about that, how I handle winter watering, what I do. Short answer is cage crocs, but I won't go into that because there is a video. So, you know, find that video, look it up, or go on over to meetrabbits.org, read the article and the videos linked in there. Here's half a bucket of water that I left here overnight. That doesn't even have ice on it. There's a tiny bit of ice in some of these dishes. You can tell that there must be spots that are just a little bit draftier than others. You know, these 2, cat and dog down here, they're curious because our little ones are creeping out of Florrie's nest, and Otto always has to be curious about that. But you can see even the little one is creeping around trying to figure out where everyone else is, because it's the one lone adventurer so far back there in the corner, and he's fine too. I just checked him actually before I started the video. Before I started anything, he's not shivering, he's cold, he's fine. Following mom around. I do stack up some hay in front of the nest boxes like that, because the lip is a little too much when they first come out for them to get back in easily. So I like to do that so they can find their way back in, and then if they can't find their way back in, they have something to cuddle in, and the fact that they have a young coat of fur, mom, and hay to cuddle in, even the ones that get out of the nest, if they don't get in, they're generally fine. So, you know, it's a question that keeps getting asked, and a lot of the more experienced raisers keep telling people, don't worry so much about your rabbits in the winter. Now, it's not brutally cold here. It is, you know, we've had teens to 30s. So we're getting cold, but it's not like, we do occasionally have stints that get down as low as like -20, sometimes lower than that. Not very often that I'm lower than that. But, and in those times, I just take a little bit of precaution. I might throw an extra handful of hay in, at least with young ones, maybe even the older ones, depends how I'm feeling about the weather. I've never had a loss to cold, not ever. You know, keeping them dry and free of drafts, those are your big things. You do that, you keep them fed up. You know, digestion's important to keep their body temperature up. You know, they'll take care of the rest of it with their coats. This one is one of the New Zealand's, and you can see he's got a pretty thick coat. So, you know, they know what to do. They know how to respond to weather. So that's it. Just thought we'd have a quick early winter check-in. Take a look at the rabbits, because why not? It's kind of fun to walk around, look at cute rabbits. I know I keep saying it, but I'm a sucker for these champagnes and their color-changing chameleon effect. Really loving to watch them silver out from start to finish. My original champagne breeders, when I brought them home, were 8 weeks, so they were mostly black, kind of about like that one was, and now they're silvered out to this point. Those are the 2 does, Peony and Rose, and we've got Sunny and Toussaint. And, you know, it was a lot of fun, but I also didn't get to see them during those first 8 weeks to have the full experience. So that's been fun too. So that's it. I'm gonna feed and water and enjoy the fact that my husband's out there doing the plowing, and maybe offer a little bit of help shoveling. I guess I should, right? It's the right thing to do. And enjoy my winter wonderland. I hope the weather is treating you well and your rabbits too.